Well, everyone, we're back for one more session of Tigger's Honey Hunt. I did say how I would go back and get all the photos, and I just want to show my progress. Here's the way the photos work. There are 4 of them in each of the level. You got to collect all 4 of them to get a single photo in the photo album. The blue ones are easy. The ones with Rue tend to be in easy spots to find. To get the rabbit ones, you first have to get all the honey pots in a level, and then you need to replay that level and search for them. They tend to be in some hidden spots, but they're not too difficult to find. To get the Pooh Bear ones, you have to beat the time trial first, and once again, go back into the level and find them. And the Pooh Bear ones are tricky. They can be in some rather deceptive spots. This means you have to replay the levels anywhere from, there we go. Anywhere from like 4 to 6 times, depending on how you do it. And there it is. So I want to see if getting all the photos might change the ending or not. So we're going to go up against Al again and see what happens. Still need to rewatch the Tigger movie just for funsies after this. And I can't skip this. Okay, so let it play out while I check Discord.
Hello there, Owl. You know, I was just wondering if you could help me get some more honey for Pooh Bear's party.
Of course, of course. But first, I feel a bit obliged to play a game. Tea?
All right, in just a moment, we're going to do some old rock, paper, scissors. Nip.
Yeah.
Or, as Pops likes to call them, quartz, parchment, and shears. Or Jankin Po if you live in Japan. Oh, he didn't change.
No.
Oh!
No. Yeah.
Time to cut this short. Alright. Now we just got to see the ending again and see if having the full photo album changes it or not.
Splendid. Good show. Now, how about cream or sugar with your tea? I remember. The party. I suggest we go and ask Christopher Robin for his help.
Christopher Robin always solves everything for them. And it's not because he's like. Well, actually, I want to say it is because he's a human.
Hello, Tigger.
Hello, Christopher Robin. Pooh Bear was gonna have a big party for all his friends, but he didn't have enough pots of honey. I tried to help collect more pots, but he ate them all up already. So now we don't have any for the party.
Don't worry, Tigger. I know how to help that silly old bear. Let's make lots of different kinds of food for the party, like big cakes with lots of icing.
All right, let's see if this changes the little celebratory.
We dedicate this party to Winnie the Pooh for his lovely idea and to Tigger for making it all possible. Well done, Tigger.
I guess not. Okay, well, I thought having all the photos would change that, but then what's the point? All right, well, I'm gonna save. Never actually 100%ed the game before, so mostly because now I'm seeing that there's really not a point to it, but it's nice. And I've always been the completionist that I am. 100%. You got spring, fall, winter, and it's pretty much summer, so. Alrighty, well then there's only two things left to do. I'll go to the photo album and show that off, and then I'll play the credits and that'll be it. I know it's a PS1 game, but there are too many loading screens. Here we go. Gather around for the final photo. Alright, here we go. A lot of this art that's for these photos, it's just like clip art. Well, I don't know if clip art's the right word, but it's used a lot in like, coloring books and even like storybooks of said Disney related stories. Carrying him like a champion. And the final image of Tigger and Pooh. Let's put it back on the beginning. Alrighty, well, like I said, what's the point of 100%ing it when you get really nothing out of it other than those pictures? I still wish that thing about, oh, Pooh is playable now, was true. Alright. I will just say this. I'm not going to play the mini games again, but if you decide to, for Rabbit Says, either you or 4 players in total can play. You'll need a multi-tap. You'll need a controller multi-tap for that, though. And all but Rabbit is playable in that. You can play as either Tigger, Pooh, Owl, or Piglet. And then in Pooh Sticks, once again, up to 4 players can play. You can play as Pooh, Tigger, Roo, and Piglet. And then you have Rock, Paper, Scissors, and that's only for 2 players. And either one of you can be Owl or Tigger. Alrighty, well, that's pretty much the end of this game since there's nothing more I can do about it afterwards. It's a childhood game of sorts. It might have been one of my earlier PS1 games that I had, and again, around that time, I did see the Tigger movie in theaters, and I also have it on VHS, so it's the Winnie the Pooh series, any story you watch, anything it always brings a nice warm feeling into you no matter what. No matter how old you get, and even if you get made fun of for it, it's always nice to have that, you know, soft, warm feeling of seeing the 100 Acre Wood. It always does invoke the childhood nostalgia of things. It would make sense if music would be playing right now. I'm guessing those two at the musics are the people who made that. Yep, I recognize half of these voice actors. And Sebastian Calbert. Sebastian was the one who does the narration in the Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, but as far as I'm aware, none of his narration is used in the game itself. Oh, um, whoops.
Oh, what a very blustery day. Tigger, I found this butterfly for you.
I would assume that first bit was a gag, and then the second one was like maybe test animation. Well, alright, that's it. There's really nothing left I can show in this game. Actually, hold on. Let me show maybe like two little things. We could choose the difficulty. Easy, baby.
Uh-oh.
Hard.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Nice and easy. And another thing I want to show is if you load a game, if you try to load a file, just a funny little sound effect. 100% though. Righty then. I shall see you guys in whatever the next Disney game will be.